You're listening to the Betoota Advocate's weekly news wrap on Desert Rock FM 96.5.
G'day, my name's Bruce Hitchcock and you're listening to the weekly Betoota News Bulletin, coming to you live from Koala Mattress Studios in the Old City District. Joining me to wrap up the biggest stories from around the town and the country is Wendell Hussey.
Hello, Bruce, and hello to you, listeners.
Let's kick things off, shall we? In national news, our country's greatest natural asset has taken to social media to show off its quirky side this week.
Yeah, that's right. In news from the coast, the Great Barrier Reef has joined in on the 10-year challenge on social media that has taken over numerous platforms recently by posting a humorous transformation shot of itself. Following the lead of celebrities across the globe and people you aren't really friends with on your social media feed, the Natural Wonder posted a hashtag 10-year challenge photo on Facebook and Instagram of itself from 2009 alongside a picture of itself from this year. In the picture from 2009, the reef is visibly vibrant and colourful, in stark comparison to its more recent photograph where it's significantly bleached and damaged as a result of the effects of prolonged mining in the state and country and climate change. However, rather than shying away from its diminished natural state, the reef attached a cheeky caption on the photo saying, "Ha ha ha, OMG, I used to be so tan back then," seemingly making light of the bleaching that has occurred over recent years. Although the post received thousands of sad reacts, the Natural Wonder said he was glad it dusted off its social media channels that had been lying dormant since Jonathan Thurston retired.
Great to see the reef can poke a bit of fun at itself, eh?
Certainly is, Bruce. Elsewhere around the country this week, and Healthy Harold has sensationally weighed into the pill testing debate. The Children's Healthy Living Advocate has announced that he's prepared to test illicit drugs on himself instead of letting the kids of Australia, that he loves and adores, test them on themselves. The Polite Giraffe, who reaches hundreds of thousands of Australian children by visiting schools and giving lectures about the dangers of drug and alcohol abuse and unhealthy eating, said that he just wants everyone to be happy. Harold, who was nearly defunded by the Federal Education Minister Simon Birmingham, explained that he's happy to put the pills where his mouth is. The giraffe said to us,
"I have agreed to do this because I love all of you. Except for you, Simon Birmingham. Fuck you, Simon. Cut my funding again and I will flip the fuck out. Anyway, guys, I wish you all a safe and happy new year. Come and see me at the Healthy Harold tent at your next festival."
And still on national news now, Bruce, Prime Minister Scott Morrison has called for a Mount Rushmore-style tribute to Captain Cook on Uluru this week. The Daggy Dad from the Shire made the announcement today, claiming that we need to spend millions of taxpayer dollars paying tribute to the first non-Dutch white man to discover Australia. To celebrate the 250th anniversary of Captain James Cook's travels through Australia and the Pacific, Morrison will be calling in Mine Blast technicians from Mount Isa to try and change the face of the rock. Arts Minister Mitch Fifield said to us that the Mount Rushmore-style tribute to Captain Cook on Uluru is a great way of spending money before their government inevitably loses the next election. He said to us,
"Who cares? Arts are boring anyway. I wanted to be fucking Minister for Police or Defence or something cool with guns. At least I get to see fireworks, dynamite and shit like that on this job, I suppose."
Back home in Betoota now, and a local man with noticeably poor personal hygiene has vowed to boycott the large multinational company Gillette this week. The local logistics manager for Xerox, named Kip Indoors, has vowed to never again buy any of Gillette's shaving razors, pledging to continue to grow out his wispy neckbeard. This follows a new short film ad by razor company Gillette, which has called for men to be the best they can be, sparking a significant backlash by men that already think they are the best they can be, and in fact better than any other gender. Kip says he's sick of big, virtue-signalling left-wing companies adhering to the radical feminist theories that men are somehow responsible for the alarming amount of assaults, rapes and murders perpetrated by men against women right around the world. He said to us,
"Toxic masculinity is a myth. When I got bullied at high school, I didn't blame the men doing it. I blamed my mum for kissing me on the cheek at school pickup."
And on the sporting front, Bruce, an NRL player has made headlines for all the right reasons this week. The professional rugby league player shocked people around the country after managing to go out for a couple of quiet beers and get home safe. Sports commentators say they are blown away by revelations coming out of Wollongong this week after it was reported that NRL prodigy Brodie Bevan was able to call it a night after 3 full-strength schooners. However, while the behaviour has drawn the praise of many, some older heads in the rugby league fraternity have questioned how accurate these reports are. Rugby league columnist Buzz Rothfield says he's not so sure.
"I don't know if I believe these reports. You're telling me he didn't even start some shit with the security guards in the pokey room? No bubblers, nothing like that. What a load of shit.
Geez, that is a pretty miraculous story. Let's hope it is in fact true. Anyway, that's it for the news wrap this week. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast in order to get your weekly fix of real, unfiltered, and unwavering regional news. Until next week, I'm Bruce Hitchcock.
And I'm Wendell Hussey.